Benny, good to meet you, bro.
Very nice to meet you, bro.
Can I ask you, what is the ups and downs of the industry? So when you see an artist, how do you find their potential? Like, how can you spot potential talent?
You know what, the first thing is obviously being excited by, without having a conversation with them, just being excited by, you know, the gift. Right? Whether they're a singer, whether they're a rapper, whether they're a producer, songwriter, you know, these are all types of talent. So, you know, the first thing is just seeing that and thinking, wow, that's exciting, that's special, you know. And when you're seeing so many artists in this job every day, it's like you really do get excited when you find one that stands out, you know, because there's a lot of people that are like, they're cool, but when you find one on that other level, you know that feeling that you get. So that's the first thing. And then when, you know, I think as I spoke on the panel, it's like when you sit down and you have a conversation with them and you realise actually, you know what, they've got their head switched on, they've got a good story, actually they've probably been doing this a while, they probably had a lot of upsets and they're still here, still grinding. You know, there's no money in that initial stage, but you know, the passion and the big kind of just wanting to make a difference musically is, you know, you see that they got all of those things. Yeah, that's kind of a good place to kind of be.
So artists are going to try and slip your CD however they can. What's the craziest story you may have of someone trying to give you their CD, like pestering you till they can put it in your hands?
That's a great question, you know. The best one, like people do things like they send cakes with the CD. Like some people, like there's a guy recently, he genuinely sent the same email to me every single day for like a long time. And I ended up calling him because I was like, what's the deal? Like, you know, like, but what's the best one? I don't know. The best way someone's got the music in front of me. I don't know, you know. Like, I can't think off the top of my head. Like, I'm a crazy. I wish I could, because I'm sure there's been some, but. But do you know what? I'll tell you where there was a good one, right? So I met someone at a Music Potential before, and he'd given me a CD, and I left with a stack of CDs, and for whatever reason I lost the CD, right? And then I saw him again in Oxford Street, and he was like, "Oh, you never listened to my CD," and I was like, "Do you know what, bro? I didn't listen to it, but take my thing and hit me on email." And he was upset about that, but I was like, "Look, this is what it is, isn't it? Email me, whatnot." And then he emailed me a few things, and I was hitting him back, and then he sent me an email, and he was a bit frustrated because he felt like he sent me some good music and I hadn't offered him a deal. But I thought that I could just not reply right now because it would be easy for me to just think, why is this guy expecting that I should be doing something? I thought, you know what, I actually just understand that some people are very passionate, that is the most important thing in the world to him. It might not be to me, but it is to him. So obviously he's going to be passionate about his music. And so even on that one, I took the time to ring the guy and have a conversation with him and just let him know, do you know what? When you're approaching this industry, sometimes, even though you are passionate, you have to direct it in the right way, because you could have sent it to another person and he just never replied to you again. But I actually like the fact that he was passionate, and I like the fact that, you know what, he didn't give up. He's kept emailing me, and he was upset, and then when we had a long conversation, you know, since then, the way that he's acted has been amazing, do you know what I mean? Like, much better. He like really switched up the way that he was approaching things, and he's a talented guy as well on top of that. But you know, just because you're talented and you've got some good music doesn't mean that you're going to get a record deal in 2 seconds. You know, and I'm not going to be the first person that doesn't get back to your email and loses your CD. That's not malicious. This is just the way of the world. So we had a good conversation, and as I said, I think that kind of made him understand a little bit more on the way that he should be rolling in terms of the approach. So that was an interesting situation that came out of someone trying to give me a CD. That's just me being real.
So you came up with a phrase on stage where talent will only take you so far.
Right.
Finish that phrase for us, please.
Talent will only take you so far. Well, they just say hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. Yeah. So you know, there's nothing more to say. That is genuinely all that needs to be said. And so when you see in any realm, not just in music but in sport, or if you're a lawyer or whatever, it's not always gonna be the most talented people in the class that make it. It's gonna be the people that work hard. And when you get a Lionel Messi or Michael Jackson, that's because they was insanely talented, and then they worked like they never had nothing and never had no opportunity. They didn't ever give no let, you know. And that's the thing. The sad thing is like when you get people that are very, very talented, a lot of times they've just been told that their whole life, so they don't feel like they need to work that hard. You know, that's just what it is.
And final question: when you get a press release, what are the do's and don'ts of a press release? A good one.
When you say press release, what do you mean? Like, give me a circumstances.
I mean, someone's got a new single coming. They send you that PDF with all the little quotes of what it is, blah blah blah, what the style of the song is, trying to promote you to listen to it. And
honestly, swear down, I wouldn't read it. I just listen to the music. I click the link, and if I like it, I like it. That's me being real. So, I'm sorry if you sent me a press release, but I just want to know if the music is good. Everything else is like, you know, that's like what people give to the radio to say, look, guys at the radio station, play my song because X, Y, Z. Like for me, I don't care if it's had 1 million views or it's had 10 views. If it's amazing, that's the more.